na dwumadi no yɛde ahyehyɛ so ɛnɛ yɛbɛma yɛni akɔ ɛyɛ Ghana yɛn banbɔ ɛyɛ amanyoɛ asɛm paa ɛna yɛba bɛka ne ahwɛ ne nneɛma esi kɔ na wohɛ the functions for the Ghana Police Service the main portal kakra bi pɛ na afei yɛmmɔ mo akɔ aba. The key functions of the service: 1. Prevention and detection of crime. Prevention and detection of crime. 2. Apprehension and prosecution of offenders. 3. Maintenance of law and order. And 4. Protection of life and property. And say, are we on course as a country? If we are not, and yama bang and akwaya adea air pian, and my intimate Ruyan Butan, Sankomono, and ye babidi and area we send a bear bit my boy. Ye koy animono, ye to me ya crime free society sadia, Nemo ye bay day, near to me amana brasse, near to me dada, minu me bit my hop abba, and assume. Yenina yenim say the Ghana Police Management Board annually they go for their annual conference and I know 19 to 22nd May 2021 omukoye. What was the outcome? Omu ye na ba na saying and Adrian sensem no esi and benefo fi enti e be mo mapaba na fi ya hyem komoditwe no ase the only kind ye be ma no akwaba Apostle Thomas Kusi-Appiah or a lecturer after so or a counselor and a security analyst. Apostle will fear her, you don't know every desire to me. Apostle, you're my papa. Say, be able you. Sanso and I do a to me and why I don't know every din commono and then no me and papa James Kusi-Addison, or also a lecturer or a intelligence coach. After so as answer your AFA. Is answer Nansiana, watcher, a intelligence book with media ma our for ni one more church and Palladium said we can start monitoring the emotional intelligence of our kids. I have very wonderful book pa me so me course media na say every yeba panso if you have you don't know everybody e komu e ja kwa say bibia boko ye there ye beda mu nyina nso asese monya ho abotre na ye to nsa frɛ mu nso mo bae ye be hya ase wo yewura apostle ma me hya ase mfi wo hɔ no minim sɛ Adrian sensem bae wa ka bia ma monitor on platforms a wodo a wodi nkomo na die enti no enye wa de foforo probe na hya ase be pem na me ye sure sɛ wo monitor. So far, what's your take? Say now see who probe na akoso e we Adrian.
Okay, the Mifa Aquania so we can share home based TV. Ashafo asebo majebre na omoshe yin. Na you know must omo na majuwedi economy. Any so bibia. You see abano security ceremony the SCC a dem pay for see yen koye hwehwemu a Awurade adom. Yen pay for atnase omo yen hwehwemu ate say nemebre na akoso adanse die bibre na ba nipa ya frefre omo any omo nsem. Now I think say be proud to that way. Now I already can make certain statements, but now a be monty as I think say and painful be better son who's and na the whole kind because I dear my process say and me and security as here most of the time no society and citizens no and lay security do when was not clashes no won't be cross me oh yeah the mean to us here a bad day and meet me appreciate the way then warrior what you say now maybe you can so far the prisoners are to there's a coming for account for us because Medicaid can say share fundamentally share a journalist semester may a radio they say security intelligence training may invite some journalists from because share and you committee to pass and better also as I can earlier before say journalists need be security training because on my never say very bold about the journalists for home. Because muna omanfo ni tiem e se bibi ni na mo ka na mo nyina so na enwe peye se twemu a etimi de onye ni eba de na me patre oba law mu a answer na bit me establish crime no ye were two elements ayeshe yes actus reus and menstrual the umuni actus reus me kasa about what your friends menstrual kasa about your intention and not just restrict your action. So you say will be a diboni be a chance if I know what Timpon say will be diboni a Timpon na ampa or no one diboni. So Sunday we to establish here then we can conclude some crime has been committed.
There was a with me and so it is a quite we were born Timpo so
and now
friends one papa or no one a year.
So for example, Martin said what by me fee Abe Mammy warning. And I met him there before cheat too. Maybe I say, do Piebra your bema permit puende. Obi who send me to a free or make Piebra. Matieti moi one pie, me too me can make cry and a police jam of my soul. Say me do a mechanic. The uncle here ready for somebody any body. Obi obeti because I don't want to open because or yet to class to talk when you fear. But the point is yes, two them the question me intention. So I'm probably a one year meeting. But I'm remun say yenya abotre wo ya establish no then na asi obi u yen hwe se den de kun no ampa ipo to de kun no se kan de kun no na eyetu mpa ballistic examination bo ba be na ye de akuni pai investigation cost rate ba establish ampa mitwo ne de kun na fe emra na be nyanyina so sampa minya trimpon and at the same time aya ade no madi bona ebi be ko hwe mpa na obi na ekunu atese odi egufuo na ka asasem no ekọ no wan die kire biom na obi agina so de aye na ade na odi abese no eni tina semi sina police for yesi ye nhwemu na ma timafo to so nhwemu ben ni pay na ye mfa just anoteke and ye establish crime ye investigations etu ko hwe adwira de yi a emabunu no nyente se abrantie bi ewu ne yese no oye bibi enna won ni ne ma aba eni nti wo free mu eno ho abufuo de mo kan nyina ne ye intentional mo kan obi na atu obeku wo ku na ampa person san pass ni papro se ni wo ba o se ye nhwemu ne yetumi gitum se ni person as le ku we na e ka be susu se o born in trehani we enti o se police for pene wo to me e yes an nhwemu no ye hanya ni sa na media na so from the social media to the main media stream all they freeze the country and they say na e Kenya mabuni no say the justice say yensem ebe jina kan so say ye demonstration it is time e bi kura police station cause say niema o ma be ni etimu all because journalists now also tea ye no buza say some pass abranche kura freeze the country and obi eku na e de nhwemu po na be toja sampa ni pay ni wu because someone tia say before you can establish crime no also show say ni me ye prepare ye ho information about abra ehwemu behede
intime we establish it to us where exactly you think the journalists are so assembly
most of them were so emphatic
almost reported reported they were
who ni bi say
who say emebunu eboabo you have to do that with them
no I don't know me come from the beginning abra tell you here information e poor here no and the question of kutupa no oh yes we hu na yes freeze the country ni yes no oh yes information was so emphatic say it's like nipa bi born it ha and your mom na apu no wo hwe them
said the ebi ba abotin say oye fix the country na manfo abon ntrene
yes
and emre bi kra so kotwa aposi for picture mo ma na krata ma wonne ono nso ekoko report to say binum abon ntre ha na ade that was what
ni nyina one level one left hand amina pande the intention na nipa na wu are we able to establish that indeed nipa wo ene is related to Nemeke? It's always an Indian American, always some rain in the year. You will not be quick to make that specific, as you say, send them to Hamba.
It's all cast a media binum. Very emphatic.
Of course, because a friend of rationalization. When you begin to now lay a foundation, so we realize, oh, yes, I'm fan to form my name, Diane, and I'm from Diane, about Tire Fantini, and to the gives about Diane. A rationalization, you are just trying to lay a foundation and build that premise and make emphatic statement. You can be wrong. So what's whenever you're going to make statement, you will be careful. But what I say, say.
But say, but say, Nana, journalists know their what and a walk. And to know, I was situation. How do you blame the journalist? What's police ni na ono wo ho no so no na nam e wo so otu no
say ye na wo journalist no wo say ni dey me di twese na wo what dey say me ti we say yes obi akubi yes okoni fi okoni tu okoye sa na ma
allegedly.
That's the point. And it was a me can mean show my no say who say me can position the
say emphatic
and you know one no. I get to the point. And no them will be or teacher that's and there's a police for
but no they say we report allegations.
But the way you report it no and the more be or to be report me near me can no ready some me church ko nim and muna mo so mo ye hu say muna mo TV so church ade the more time mo top of wasun and so when you make some of this statement and the question is to pass and you want to know na ma mo bunu ni ye
you are not fair in the report.
In fact and it's a problem by your and pay for some media. I know so even some media who tell to us that there ni aye after now probably entering one mistake. But whenever you understand how crime is established, you will not just make emphasis out as long as investigation and prove the actual cause of death. Yes, they are born in Trehan, but do you even know what led to the death of this person at this time? No, we are not even establishing. And no more 2 million established. Hey, police, and then who are as a journalist, and then me as a security analyst. I got to my point. And so I said, need ye, and think in church, the moon pono, near Castle, the other told you the same. I brand here born in Trehan, I brand here money warning, I brand now so. Yenya botania man when you move day. Eme toja. Na yentri musa mpa yes ye. Ebe confirm wana. Na mo ye catch us if say oh ya kuno. Face the country for ya kuno. Babu no to one say eh yen ye be so ya kwama yinu. Ene na sha sie this say we ni. And from baby me tie any probe here pay for here. Or mo make a certain reference about the journalists. And you see some journalists come out to say then and I was so we said not up to not years because they wouldn't not me check. Some of them still don't even know their mistakes. And I believe, sir, at times, Mona Panya, Etumi XX, customer pardon, mass media, more customer pardon, police me, or Bano Benobe interview, can I go pardon Kobo. One more bad, they will need that Akandi and I said that opportunity to speak to the nation. Mona customer reality, Mate.
Apostle Thomas Kusi-Appiah and Obenum Zio and Sanamin call Papa James Akwesi Addison on to Min Quanin Chain. Or no Obia emotional intelligence. Or no so in the field, no your baby sir. Are there we met you general view about a buyer? Maybe a chassis, I think the country only are there copy a new one near buyer. Generally, as somebody coming from that background. Emotional intelligence. What went wrong from the scratch?
President. Now, as a quinta, I chair one in the Nissan, or a police officer, a chief inspector, or headquarters. You can be a woman, Grandma, Mano, or Asumbi, when it comes to some of these things. You, Madam, was view now, with Tia, wait here for also a washing in now. Dema, Recano, the forces a Bibian Kakam Papa. Papa na ye trade it is ever today at the party in come and then some to me for brain which the bibia na kire me hu de yen hwe ya na mo 2 year yen hwe yen kasa me ye because when you free bibi the perception is a very powerful tool so about to impa adwene mu itire na mu let's say when nya hu yimdi papa ogutu anamo ahwe anamo no onwie yi. My brother, the Cassano, or can be before the media, now reportage, you know. Most of the time, you know, yeah, who they be breaking news, but doing be with the impulse management. This is simply your ability to delay your decision for a split of a second. Now, during that, there will be a simple 1 or 2 reality checks. Be a metia now there, Mediwa dream, you know, be a 9 year them. ɛna ɛdɛn ɛte ebiara a meka dɛ Nyankopɔn yima adekunti a ɔmɛyɛ ɛnyɛ abien ɔmɛyɛ aso abien na ɔmɛyɛ anoko nti ɔpɛ akyerɛ dɛ at least yɛnyɛ double check ansa na yɛayɛ dɛ yɛakasa ɛno so
sɛ wode w'ani baakɔ hwɛ a san hwɛ ne biom sɛ wote no ha san fa ha nso kɔtie ansa woayɛ dɛn woavoice out
although ɛno na ɛyɛ wa no ɛno so yɛ most powerful nti but ɛno so ɛma yɛ san yɛmbra yɛn so a yɛyɛ amanfo anaadɛ kuromba no a yɛn so yɛ ma opportunity ma media fo so wɔdze yɛn kɔ baabi a wɔdɛ wɔdze yɛn kɔ no yɛn no so anammɔn no a yɛretu no are we creating the enable environment for the media to also do what they are best at doing? Are you getting my point? Promoting the very negativity now. Ebi a yɛto yɛn bumpa at the bɔnne bi asi o but the end results ne bi a bɛboa ɛma da akyi bi ne yɛnya do adesuade bi a broni frɛ no the valuable lesson da abofra ne di asi sɛ yɛto yɛn bo ne gidigidi bi ala mba ebi a yɛbɛpeke adesuade bi afi mu na no na yɛbɛgyina do ama da akyi bi no yɛbɛ make sure that the ade kono one nsa yɛ den nsi bi. Are you getting my point? Yes. Enti ye na abani na no ebia anamo bia ebia na police futu anamo bia nyipa bi tui. Are you getting my point? Imama adwen bi botɔ nyipa tirim. It what need to know that you are very careful no because out to anamo ni bia you have no control over the perception. Adina nyipa na adwen po na akɔtɔ nyipa ni tirim no awonyi ho control. Into when we kasa, if you are the 2 year then about or by Kandamini in our hands, although the law not to know what a Diana Yawon put one. But from day one, you'll be one of the main suspects of a pickle. Yes, well, we intelligent and as emotions are one control into well, when you control yes, into both sides, Nina, Yena, in church. To them all the capacity building is very, very important. I can say but media who says very little normal experience work security in Yamaya, which is very true. But when I say Abu Frananka Saprani penny the no training over. Are you getting my point? Another opinion super who there be say Henara Yassasini. Ya bought in dear my aneda. Nature there, Messuma Fayim Panada on Chinaho. No more but Kimpiana Nuni Perite, you know. Mimanu, Nimdina and Tia, Obohu the way of Eden, Obeka. Elsewhere in abroad, one cadre will be a committee, a be a committee suicide. For research, I'm one with it. The more them word never buy into public domain, the more suicide goes up, a scale up. Into some train be alone me there sabi clear say yimpano wa ginu kwa fi simple one way ya we swear then what can but the public and they themselves know say this is a what a suicide comment and both general population no bia no or the nyina ye hwe enya ade a ye nsem a ye kan ye anamo a ye tuye and we woman big 60 body bia the force if you are police and military, what imagine one another. You push some perception into people's head. Are you getting my point?
The daily graphic. Officer Kakari can say, or disagree, said the fourth estate. It's my insight to war. But when you say, a day see what Rwanda no mention places are a year media no. The way I say the amount of so they are taking advantage. Nobody push on my agenda.
That is it. That is it.
It's as we are not emotionally intelligent.
That is it. Now, me pick one point. Maybe a very bit political, but you were going to maybe you were right there. But pick examples. Taman and Akati saw. I am the open new interchange. Yeah. Now me share. Yes, and you will be surprised there. A journalist could be say, oh, sir. Yes, someone and start here, a kind of bro from. But
I was part of that. Knowing or Bisa was a form of
yes,
and Oka said, and no Yasim.
That is it. Which one said
governance is
yes. Say, you all have to learn lessons. A banner one continue and no one answer. or could continue and way yes. And me feel say yet debate enough our way. So I was not expecting that at a very high level we are seeing that question. Below bells. Are you getting my point? The person may be qualified or whatever, but I was expecting that this level because someone so more criticize here. Why do you now go and ask
the same
question? Are you getting what that means? He said we are all learning that kind of
so you if you are somebody who's emotional intelligence. Good. You know be asking
because you see whatever you ask will have its implications and it has a number of emotions. Are you getting my point? Because of media orientation and other I'm mindful to push the margin so this is the time we must be able to say sir, one on all come, no matter the position and the qualification. So media guy not one. It think through ne feed the wow. There's no need. Are you getting how we must be able to determine and promote what we think is good. And then there will be a one man can. But make sure say I didn't hear born and cassa there. Them all can be dead and you're born. Nearly come ya then yet the moon sabi out of work.
Mr. I him for putting now the media and circumspect one year fair to the issue of a dra am why.
A judge and reporting. Are you getting my point? Sometimes you be the BBC, but ebia the way I ever can conclude then yebema investigation po amanfo de anyi bi be ebe hwe and until them me brother can most of the time yenye open yema room before how do you call it superior argument or revelation bia ebia efia chire be ebeba. Are you getting my point? I say that is it. Science be but the science may not be that complete. It's ye bibiana ye mama manfo say oh onipa we no ye de mean and we can give a profile of the person ebia no maybe ye feed there leading to nyoma bi but the conclusion is it and that is why I didn't say also entertain, educate and inform. Are you getting my point? That means he said additional when you answer one for conclusions and count another one kind of draw results or those kind of. So most of the time you make it open and then we wait for the people that are really equipped to give us the conclusion. Now we read them that there's an interrogation be into that. As a journalist you can do it, but you say also boil down to how equipped we have equipped journalists. Are you getting my point? Why you know media for about 5-10 years? To be frank, emotional intelligence training book on COVID. It's a some no the last time Moka said naturally and as Africans we are blessed with that say yeah the fire entity money but ya drain good into no so realize it is a walk or that two what the two was I said yes is alcohol how you who will control but who want to work and then the child belongs to the community just will be able to this man. It's assem to at all assem if you were no better. In your fee now, who command Crawford could defend ourselves. I guess this is one of the challenges I mean who are in dispensation. And you put back cancer, you put back cancer, then you pathetic, and you shoot 2 months, or they explain yourself. So why don't you be plain and straightforward? That is it. Why do you have to be explaining as yes, not just there's a problem. All right.
Messages, messages are going to say this thing. I don't know. I was
yeah, now maybe some come be able to cross some people who are and again immediately. Until say a bit to just say a branch in any the media consistently emanate to be able to say this guy you couldn't because of his country. Mommy, any other alternative room where the man did branch in way across the media, both social media and way. It was emphatic because of the country. And so no year because face the country in a Ghana phone in a fact, mean will be back said on support. Or be a man if you say about why. Now so be make us a boss or my baby and name and toy near Kuna. What would think champion William Bessel? will be raising emotions. No. And so we are media and that's what to hear. Who wants to yes, or be a woolly dear. You cannot speculate. Yes, well, if it's a country, but can you confirm that this guy died because of his country? All right, that's the question.
Apostle, I say, the police service. Amandria Soya. Woman who manage assembly from the scratch. Almost a jumbo was some way no more year, and I make a measure up and book we buy National Police Command Conference every year beyond year. Year. Now from all the regional commanders now back from my head over the period no the see the end year the yes now. And now has 22 people no more on board now. Papa, you'll be winning day. A lawyer for a doctor for winning day. We know that they are qualified, but what is the problem? Well, they have a no any a case study. A ban is saying, and as some shot says, you know, Omantimania won't be a quiet.
I think say about the police there, Ashanti Regional Commander and Kasabe admitted. What ye me follow ni we no not medical comments to that effect. No also be confirm here to know say well now we are some court na but yes no wa je to so your duty. Onya je to obi nto so be defend you bio. Wa wo je wa dey see me duty na the omunie they picked intelligence. Say Abra Branton top from say no 28 29 to 28 no. Na e magum na plan say cross problem them police station way. That was the intelligence. But they how money said the intelligence sent me and further to anticipate that mob way you know right for a protesting, you know. Say must be individuals be no matter police station, any municipal way or some places be. So were more concerned about bringing men to man those areas. The only way you want to buy yana it's me eboa crowd control e water cannon. O man fa bibi papa bi anka wo bi. Me wa wo hwe niam police for a control crowd a. E niam bebre aside water cannon ye was shield. Enti ka boto to oba emu na ka shield wo ho prank it me protect mo. Ye wo tear gas wo ho. What is a whole lot. O man fa bi anko according to ono no. So na e bi ni ho. Ashanti Regional Commander no asem no. Sani money na ebi ni ho. So ebra maburu ni bo chenku. Na omodo omo wataka no duru ho. Na wo hwe video be to odwa say ye tun suohie na maburu na musuohie. E de buo chase police for a. No one say at that moment the streets are breaking. So they were overwhelmed by the whole situation. And on the money are reformer or mine because it is we said that our security no breaking at that time. It breaking completely because too dear who could and name also the could one fanco and now the youth no to an more control they say I said you were getting that. So I need the police one casan was based on Ashanti Regional Command and was the lose control. But I didn't think there was so lose. Who call every district, every assembly. They have a NIB officer, National Intelligence Bureau. First DNI, no my NIB. Omo sample from. There are people send your bit to me any intelligence all the way from the region. The Kumase Wate Apeke intelligence. How much more? Some more peke them more. So what really happened? What really happened to the MISEC, the Municipal Security Council, the CID opinion, the one in charge of Woho, Signal Ben or send them a region because Sarah Diana has been on M1 because and now when this is for ye, immediately. You do flag servers. Mountains. No, yes, a bini Ghana. No, this is not a patrol. No, no patches said near Mano, most of the a bank original. No, original, yes, original. Okay. Ashanti for Modio. A dragon from Ashanti to Kumasi to a drive about 2.5 hours. Minimum. What I say. So, which means at the time when mono pick information, almost sending teams someone called Buano. They didn't anticipate. Now, I say, intelligence. Intelligence simply means information wa peke. No when you am rasoni so. Enti information be na intelligence. What you say? So intelligence doesn't fail. It's me because one of them in the because you intelligence here and intelligence I win want to. So for instance, you're picking information. Say, hey, baby, person attack flash staff house information. You know see it now. So because anybody will informant. It took a security more informant name in your categories. How reliable is this person? What I say, it will access information as soon as it is confirmed that then it is intelligence. It goes through process. And the one that bought the alternative arrangement, and I'm renting some more. We know somebody. Is there any other animal making it to about bro? The year we so you anticipate all this. And America say, oh no, me won't mean coming police at this time because Penina Muno Abajia to say a failure. You what you say? So me and me two areas can make me defending Kakakana, me defending you. When I know some stress at the time one, and mobile year to boy, the only a year I'm going for crowd control, the water cannon. And near my cabinet being and there are no chairs, the Omugada intelligence, be break you up, baby, and for months me answer situation here. And to find so the two of us they were overwhelmed, and almost so. I asked me to buy binaya so nipa be buy as on planning program. Was nipa be buy 10. Me dey be make am a programmer. Say ya sorry programmer obaji sika. So if I nipa 100 obenye nipa 10 and obenye title so 10%. Na emum a programmer nipa be didi a. Who invite one ya times 3 because I could be about na down for back and one. So depending on the situation woman then you can anticipate a horror omufeli and so they will have meaning say o ma anyini ankose mabunu no because no numa such as na mabunu we ba e tra mabunu na when the first time e tra ho na nkasa together that for be nima e tra no it no omorati so be ewu na krona mu no because one of the Zoro communities no and we know how anima e so one it has and this has been the measures so complacency so them or there be me ba osuna me man kokwa no wada ebi eneso wo suno hey bibi e ho le fairly wo no enti commander na ba je to say ya fairly and no there what I say and no me can purpose send there that's so no Ghanaian should blame the military in this case and no some person call meeting yes no Ghanaian because for the military in there on ba yo mo pepe mate ye beba and no so me how dey say ya yo ade we started by no ahim fana society ni feeling here the traditional council, the opinion for more opinion leaders or more young police for no to dance about. I think funny almost failure because almost more emotions, almost more tense, almost no more and all. Oh, I think where did almost failure? One of the issues when it comes to security, and in Papa although you were police. There were military, there were all other institutions and agencies who deal with security issues, but the community and the ordinary people, the stakeholders, opinion leaders also will play a very important role. But one role, including that of the police and all other security, trust is very, very important. I get my hand. He said, and trust the system not that well. It may even very difficult say or can you be pick up any intelligence. Unless he said a bay too clear and a penny be and we said that be in Kola we are on. But so one more trust the system and I said trust a woman will be crowded to me Kola need be crowded to me you as you say BBC air coso. So in the first place we say yeah in paying for no you to me building this trust with the children. Another year subordinate, another year subject or whatever. Say a cremo penny, a sort penny, or penny, penny, the traditional setup, another year local in although Bia to me make sure that Nemko Funu Gigi a Wunu, the ABR say Bibi de me lisi, na ye to go to a tum animal. A very, very important. I get to my point now. Secondly, how do we build a very cordial relationship with these children and other kids and other whatever leaders that we are? Most of the time, it's easier who need the young paying for pino, we are only becoming
how do you call it, reactive to situations. Yeah, I didn't see you and Sana. And most of the time, post-mortem, young group being so one you show me a PR. Next time, yet one another one be one modify in a different form. No, about near Trimpa and watching from the West. But very, very proactive, and other you go to me and you are building a very cordial relationship. Sebi opinion ade kuano, opinion leader, or him, what to what extent another, what is the frequency of meeting another in Kita Mudibia, Muyi Mofrenity. Sebi, me papa mo and him for and paying. Do we only concentrate on festivals and ending? Another day, you will quarterly be able to make okay, and you here then. Are you getting my hand? You didn't pay how money? Yes, you didn't pay food to animal warrior, young people, but the time has come on you to your mamma. The me, I mean, you're formalizing. Are you getting my point? Ama, you put your nama, another Kubiala, yet one, the move there. Oh, the me embrace to embrace, you too shame. Are you getting my point? Tell you, only create the necessary channels, and also Assembisa, another baby, I will be opportunity order to go another order to your or they yet to you create those necessary channels, you make it very plain and transparent. Are you getting my point? Not yet to me so protected in profile from time to time. We go to one man information be very, very, very important because most of the time I train here, you only keep you feed there at the end of the day, you are not going to be protected, and after your life it has risk. Here you are, be open to that. And some of these things are very, very important. Now, or there is a year, my friend who there is a BBT is still one superb. A very, very important ability to listen. Sometimes, you will experience, it's our friend start here, a pedal out the Casabian, I mean, it's in a bonnet in the first place. But say yet to Yamboa, it be a na a simbi or Hokrana, ever Buyan, yen decision I have taken, a very, very nice, and it will bind them. I get my boss say, in your abu friend, you will a casa. No, would they attain as supreme be there, a be a now phone the crowd is actually change. Or can be a name, a young day. Are you getting my point? Minimal encourages, those kind of things. So the mean, more friend aware of your ima to what dream. You can't say. Are you getting my point? I say it is so. You better pick up some signals in part. It be not through the body language. It's more than more free. More kind of much of the wood in now. Once it's an adjunct. It's the man send to him, men go further. Men to anamobia may prevent it. The my dear all baby see. There are so many dynamics over there.
It failed in that way, no so. And when following to me and gather if your moon who's animal, I'm a foot to crab and money. Yeah, okay. Your home how. Yeah, you be dear anymore. Good. It's Munya, but some no more than when you walk as him to a moon.
Oh, say it do baby as an abano. Who said, answer and you papa back out, Sano, on banner quack. He said, answer no be very risky. They know. And he says, as a society and as parents, guardians, not the end. I say, in one way or the other, the answer. Yanamu to be a failing. Oh, to be frank, sir, and now boil it down to parenting. Are you getting my point? Boil it down to parenting. You see that you are trouble for say or my home to home here. General assassin, you're paying for what you're doing. Yes, Miss Anamia metal. Yes, Nina Manina examining baby. God bless our homeland, Ghana. They have the purpose for it. Until the men doing the men, some of them paying for the canny in Alano. The more I hear recite, now you believe in it, and my orientation towards our nation, and you're very, very, very positive.
Don't you need to say, Penino no dear, no Yana says they are more than the money, or no super no than
yes, and no friend said, and we said, Nipa another Aquala, and obey Yania Woye. Than say obeying our culture. That is our problem, including even churches and every leadership. Yani if you say we are too smart, say say, but that has no power. That is why we are failed. There is more power in you demonstrating what you stand for to make the necessary impact. Sabi, yes or no, one first time board and couple baby Peter one from or Christopher. But when Jesus left, and Peter and others exhibited the same character and behavior of Christ, Christ. Are you getting it? A man for a training, emotions are transferable, characters are transferable. Into more training is reinforming and even reshaping more than preaching. Are you preaching? Are you getting it? Nancy, we have a man chief imam award. One of the citations, my boss citation, Papa Penino, King Connecting. Miss, you have given us a true religion, not by your speeches and sermons, but by your character. Very powerful statement. Papa no Trinity or Connect. That is it. So your life, what you believe in, what you stand for. The man before a man for said deliberately people has taken us for granted, and that is why people are reacting. I'm telling you, if we be true to what we believe in, nobody will rise against anything that is good.
Also, with the kakakransa ya quite the other side of you are boss and so I'm giddy say obey interested in that. No, yang anamu tu wo de wo ha we so funtina ye use because anka e be nya assemblyman bi wo ho ane nya ohene bi nso wo ha anka ye de be example because ohene yesu ano omutu yefo ofro obetufo abrabo eyenka krankakra tobo adwumaden nyame be hyirawo eno no omde tete but next ahene na ukuro na asase e wo ho wo tonton sase e saje ye guess.
You see, I just said, about emotional intelligence. But I remember, one of the things, if I don't check it, sending a born New Year's, maybe I come make what I say. You can never build any society without intelligence. And it's good, but can't one and one can just one level of intelligence, emotional intelligence. Every intelligence will be of 4 levels. So the first way is the IQ, the intelligence quotient. It's never going to say free and making about the media. Media ni him dear. When the chapter back at a Toby sana, Omisa. What it means there, wisdom and I say Yansa ye picking. Ubet when you dear, you will question. Maybe when you dear the worry. What do say? I do not be a person in Diano, me him dear, which is the IQ. My intelligence quotient should be high. I need to build it up. And you see, you cannot call yourself an intelligent person onto all these levels, 4 levels, you know, what you're operating. One thing I have failed is even including your leaders, what national your assessment are. You see some most of them lacking some of these levels. And it's not your brass or mine. So you need a situation so consciously, it's the idea of very close to you and we want to build your IQ. But that alone doesn't make you a better person. You need the 4 levels. So your IQ. The next one, the EQ, your emotional, your ability to manage your emotion, your ability to have empathy for people. All this they are trying emotional now. Most of the time, you're really from the empathy. When you have most of the fundamental in the way the emotional pushing to why because and then with the name papa now maybe shape pajamas what want to me show up on show. What I see, and to most of the business perfectly, you know, Nippon EQ form. A champion Nippon Nimdiamudia, or Nasno or Kasa, Ninindia, the IQ was low, then the EQ were low. It is a situation because you are more assessed by intelligence, you can predict the level of breaking. Then you are the SQ, with social quotient, your ability to relate with people. What I say, you pay for the brain, sir. Send another year, training, come up, you target a draft for Mabuya to trust anyway. You know how well you have built the structures to relate with these people. And I'm over here true. And what kind of leaders we have there? That is the point. Where are they coming from? Background, Ben no more. What I say, your leaders here when you know, put two, the leaders in Parliament can also another topic. Because we have position holders. With all leadership, as you'll be able to appreciate. And no time come that's not a different way altogether. From Baby Ametiano, must say leadership your form. That's one of the greatest problems here as for my in Ghana. The leadership your form. But leadership is here. They will not even be seeing what we are saying. And I don't know any man who put a washing with across board. Because make your assessment and each president Albert national ministers you begin to appreciate say then we have a problem leadership crisis as of mine. And no the end but the point is say it's my boy I like you so. My emotional question, madam. Then the SQ no house near film, and na ye pe ye ponya bedia near sell a course near the Namwana near a big crowd board, young Persian, a ye, a movie, a big wolf of one, a big boss of park. And so, Yabanya Koyani did, yeah, a different story. Into only by the 2 year old you when you move. And when you watch you to back on you know, because who you soon, what you soon the idea, and when you know. And what's in there? I want your quills in Nubia Batinano, almost for yes, and Yabre, and I hear Jumana, and I hear per se, Momma, your Jomo certificate, time and most man near Prayer, move certificate, which says a relationship, very poor. How do you relate to these people? So, rescue. Then what about the next one? A different AQ, adversity quotient, your ability to withstand what I said, problem, challenges. Anytime we lead down resigning. Enti amonyo ko ba kon I was ba nipa ba kon me ka che se be de so ba be ga flatberry adie or no for bright chance they do resign pen papa ni AK wo form some me ka say yeah take to resign what lose your position as a leader you don't have that quality as a leader you AK resign some ka say so every decision you take from baby emu bi tie no we can assess where you are weak who will be obey one go to hey because leader na who join free emu na ko why na imagine what I say, what I say is over here. Now you're devoted to your figure choir at from. Oh, yes, you've lost that mandate as a leader. Leaders don't resign, leaders start to fight. It's not as a culture says, or this year and Paul Johnny. And that who Johnny brother said, well, we said, so who Johnny, you need to fight again. So you don't fight, you don't run. You need to build your AQ, ability to withstand challenges. And you are part of intelligence. And as a nipan who to build it, or who and that mommy came a level over the human into better home based TV. Who was an IK, but camera won't be a power, and so you say you pay for Casa or a young penny for more the other. Why to high that rescue? You don't know how to relate to people. Our real with the same thing. Over to our power, or our real with the old don't, but we eat you emotional question. We will do for a damn putting about the carbon as seno or what you do. So the man, there are 4 levels, no. So what here say you not appreciate say it's not only for political leaders, it's for everybody, including young parents. They fear baby we need intelligence. And intelligence are failing.
So how do we inculcate Sanya Maina? A school corner was so called. And then when you're Sanya Man.
You can't give what you don't know. You can't teach what you don't know. It's yen I said this is share. It is a machine. One of the things I do, my name is Mato, me some of these things. And I know my wife, and I need to know even about temperament or kahawa. What you just say, Madam, for you say because we're choleric. At my child at the age of that 12 people, it's shame who temperament in here. You teach, but you can't teach what you don't. Me to maintain kankasa, maintain the children kankasa. And when the Bible card very powerful say, I can move in your son na. Oh, Miss Sarah, oh, share, or share. What you say, you must admit where you also falling short. Na me machine na machine you know say them me plan will be a meeting I the actually and it start from the home. As for parents, don't know what the Bible tell you, train up a child in the way he should go. Do you know what it means? And I'm because I said rather the entire say a very serious statement. Do you know how train moves? Train no, no, coaches no, and so no. Ti baby a training fan no. Eti papa can say and that one can. Children learn about 90%. But from what you do, it's a message not yes here can be seen up a pet. Now me told my person I'm on yourself. Yet to a man more yes me about no man more yet. And so be a man in the area university on your jumada or Kodia on your coach and you will see them therefore. What the V8 no one answer a man in idea will be from there. I got to the point here. I'm a yet me palm afraid you when you retrieve a mocha. I get to the point, and to the motive feature by Bishop, brow bread, not all small mine. Obey will be a child dear by 20-30 years. I'm telling you. And they say, GS. I did have 1 year promote to Mona acquire woman. What I say? Me will be the MP 4 years or plan assistance card your man. Now, obedience was as rather on my because my qualifications could be dear mania certificate to chase anyone. But you go wrong on your same April Drew or no. And then what I say, well, chum, the person is a deep or not to a message when I dear man.
About you have better say, my name is Era James de Kakraba Kawanai, the entry among ye, Gadian crap from Lepesa. I have 4 without questions, but because I was saying, no, a woman say I can't security near dear, but and you may be why I also say, and Suya, and 2 young who for whom, and 2 1 more. amanfo be gina chire no my say remote control na ko fan se me braba papa so de kakra be kan na fa yin twa
the very two we ever come that the channel but them my brother kind no yen research am yen with the yen distraction to success another yen goals is 15% technical, the rest are emotional in our relations, how we relate to others, how can we be in a team and perform well, to what extent do we support people, to what extent do we encourage group mindset and day. Are you getting my point at hand? The yama or fight against your success. They pay attention to some of this. And then beside that, you be sit down and then those kind of okay, they fear the yama Denmark. Empathy is being taught. Tima watchere. Into my mina you bet you friend when you're 90 or mathematics, or that's not question that Tima because the more I'm friendly or in your Timano. No, na or one ankasano. So, without before you be or say, if you do good, you do for yourself. Yes, no, you party, yeah, you will be a mumbo man. Yeah, and you panagi and the pano, because you come in your panel. Are you getting it? Or but down for no say, only your papa, but you know him, the only general home papa. It's people that are very empathetic. You are rather helping your own self. You never do baby, you do. Problems are yin and kiki na de bia me catch them confident say wosika na bibia wo fine na and create a safety net for people around you. Is there but that so what about 12 about sorry a CP whisker no one more about 7 o'clock anapa and another. Why? You have filled all the people around into bialing your baby ala on so ninja. If you are into a crime in the mean session approaching crime a different level of crime. Are you getting my when you service police here, Sikani Yaneta, or say Bulobamu, and I tell one Bobuloba and importune police in it. Yeah, I'm Frankie try one keep where are you getting my why? Yes, safety net for the society and people that are marginalizing. And you're so poor in such a way that you can work to level be on where who or you know what cemetery that out, but or now into take a risk now to look for cemetery in the Are you getting what? That is why there is the need. I mean, can be boy and paying back about that and brim project said or man your oriented traditional area. And a pebiala or my mofra egg or the school. If it be as what talk, I could call a munya, my bomb get you 100 meters piano or the dustbin esiwo. What is this man doing? Ijeje papa oba na momo bi ato abebe oda abolo ya be but only your papa whilst he's empathizing he's rather safeguarding himself.
Abuzia ene yesuan de pa sense chefo na na ne mu edin kom. I think that these are some of the conversations that was say etakoso pa sense me ka se usha no bi ko bo asuna ma me bana be ka chana so ko fie ni fie Sanya mani nyina no mo de kire ya de o ba na asesa no bo bi asuma boka je se ono na ba na fifie ko si ko fi ko bi bawa boni bi asesa nzo anka na no na be ka che se ukoi ba bi omo ye gidigini di prepare go na ade no eya ankoho esan se wo be pra obi bawa e firo ko ka kire titeni tino mo de sanya mo no mo de hye ye mu ba sisi ana asesa yan kombra ne ye misa se that type of leadership na ya wanti na ya kwana sa na asesai. Moving forward, how do we change the status quo na fe yetima eden akoye ni etwa ho na ya dwedwe nkrato e ha ya Ghana asesai fa message ni bra amrepam ya bekenkan e dia mo yetwa ho na ya be sia